Breaking news, Kilmar Garcia is being confirmed alive. This, according to Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen, who posted this pic on his Twitter account late yesterday. Senator Hollen has been traveling in El Salvador for the better part of this week trying to meet with Kilmar Garcia. Up until now, El Salvadorian officials have been rebuffing his efforts. The U.S. government has been suspiciously silent on the whereabouts of Kilmar Garcia, refusing to say whether they'd bring him back home or leave him in an El Salvadorian prison to rot. The fact that Kilmar Garcia is alive and healthy is wonderful news to those of us who thought the worst of this situation, and I'll give you 3 things about it. Thing number 1, and most importantly, this is incredible news for this man's family. Imagine everyone on social media telling you that your husband was dead, only to find out he was alive just in a nightmare of a situation. This is a rare sliver of hope in a system built to dehumanize and disappear people. So yes, Garcia even being alive is a huge win. It's just tragic that it even needs to be. Thing number 2, this is terrible news for Donald Trump and his plan for mass deportations, and I couldn't be happier about it. This keeps the story of this administration's absolutely brutal immigration policy alive. As I noted in previous videos, this administration has a stated and documented intent to send U.S. citizens to prisons in El Salvador. This latest update that gives us more of a chance to bring a healthy and alive Kilmar Garcia back home only emboldens Trump's critics. The legal battle against Trump's immigration policy is just heating up, and seeing images of Kilmar Garcia both alive and healthy is going to go far at convincing hearts and minds that Trump's immigration policy is absolutely barbaric. This is going to remind voters that Trump's immigration policy is really just authoritarianism mixed with racial profiling and human rights abuses. Thing number 3. I, just like the rest of the world, are waiting with bated breath to hear what Kilmar Garcia has to say. Now, we haven't heard directly from Kilmar Garcia, and the officials in El Salvador say that we won't. That being said, Senator Van Hollen and other Democrats who are planning on taking trips to El Salvador soon are starting to apply pressure. And pressure bursts pipes, because once we're allowed to hear from Kilmar Garcia directly, this whole fantasy of him being an MS-13 gang member goes away, and we realize that he's just a dad from Maryland. Yes, this is great news, but this is just the beginning. I'm going to do my best to keep you updated. Be sure to like, follow, and share, and go ahead and click the link in my bio and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Major League TV.